Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do another review. With great power comes great responsibility. Here we are with the AirTags. Actually, I have a couple of these, but I'm going to show you guys how it is to actually pair it and how to actually do the search feature. And then we'll talk about whether this is actually worth the product. I'm sorry, worth the price. That's what I meant to say. Anyway, with that being said, let's hop right into this review and let's talk about it. Alrighty, first things first. Like, subscribe. You saw it earlier in the message. Helps get this message around to different channels and just the algorithm around YouTube. At least that's what I'm being told. So anyway, with that being said, let's go ahead and tear this open. I know I saw the little tab at the bottom. There we go. You know, Apple products have a particular way of how they're opened, which could be super annoying at times. So anyhow, this little books and things inside the AirTag. We're not worried about that at the moment. Toss that to the side. Here is the AirTag itself. So apparently, once you actually pull this tab off, this will activate the actual AirTag, sorry about that. Just so you know, make sure your Bluetooth is on. In addition to that, this will require you to have Find My iPhone. That's actually how you go about looking for your AirTag, or basically any Apple product that you have registered. But anyhow, here's the phone right here. It's already preset. We're going to go ahead and tear this tag off and go through with the actual pairing process. So when you heard that little noise, that lets you know that the AirTag is ready to be synced. Now, you do have the option to decide what do you want to put it on. Personally, I'm going to use keys. It'll be attached to my phone number. Go ahead and go with the OK. It's doing the setup right now as we speak. Actually, it's a very, very simple process. Once you're done, you're good to go. Now, what I will say is if you're using this for an iPhone XR, view my Find app. Now, we're actually going to go ahead and do that a little bit later. Okay. So with that being said, it's very simple. Similar to AirPods, you put this next to your machine or your any iPhone that you're using it, and it'll automatically search it up like you saw in real time. Now, let's say you decided I lost my AirTag and I'm looking for it. Let me give you the process of how that actually works. What you'll do is you'll go to Find, if I can actually find it. Let me see. Here we go. Find My iPhone right here. Find My. Now you have the option to put items. When you tap on item, we'll go ahead and turn that on. Ian's keys. That's what it's called. And it'll let you know the exact location of where it is. Now the thing about this product is there's two ways to do things. The first one is, you play sound. If it's in a vicinity, it's going to go ahead and make a sound. We can stop that. Now, if this product is away from you, and let's say about maybe more than 30 feet outside of Bluetooth range, it'll actually give you directions to the last location. But because I'm already near my AirTag, it's going to give me the option between Find. And when you tap on Find, this will actually, as you move this around, as you can see, it's here. If I move it away, well, unfortunately, I didn't do a very good job with that one, but let me go ahead and move it. See, now that I moved it away, as I walk, it can actually find the AirTag as I get closer, as you can see, and then it'll say here. So that's how you search for it. Now, just so you know, for those that are using iPhone XRs or anything below an XR, the AirTag should work for you. I believe at least for iPhone 8. I'm not sure about the 6S and them old phones, but at least the XR. My wife actually has this tag. Unfortunately, it does not give you the Find option for the XR. This is an iPhone 11, 12, and up thing. So the 11, 12, 13, obviously 14 when it comes out this year. All of those iPhones actually give you the ability to actually hit Find when you're in Bluetooth range to see exactly where it was left, whether it's a seat cushion or wherever as you're walking, kind of like a compass, or you want to call it. The XR does not do that. The only thing what XR would do is give you directions. So it'll give you the vicinity of where it is, GPS wise, like you're driving or walking somewhere. But when you get to that location, you will have to still do a little deep search. So just be aware of that. So if you're at home, you lose your keys, your iPhone XR will be able to let you know, yes, my keys are in the house in this vicinity, but you still going to have to go through a whole search pattern. While the iPhone 11 and higher, what they're going to actually be able to do is have that Find feature where you're actually going to be able to just find it based on the footage for the feet, like around that 32, 33 feet range. And you'll find out exactly where it's pinpointed as you walk around the house and narrow it down. So that's something to think about. So anywho, with that being said, this is very simple for AirTags. Very simple to use. I believe the battery lasts for about a year before you replace it. Now, granted, I'm not sure if you have to buy the brand new AirTag, which seems very wasteful. Seems like they'll have some type of ability to be able to pop the battery out, similar to Tile or any other name brand, but this actually works very, very well. Another reason I suggest getting it is because with Tile, it requires some type of subscription-based fee that you're paying. And my AirTags are already better than Tile in my opinion. It's easier to use. The system is always going to be updated. Apple really did investments in this particular device right here. And like I said, this is the AirTag right here. Very simple. I do have a case for mine, of course. It's actually got mine from Five Below. I'm not paying $29 and $15 and $20 for this little simple case that fits an AirTag. You can find them at their local Five Below. Good enough. Hook it on your keychain. You could use it to hook it up on your pets. There are many things you can use this for. You can even use this as a tracker for your car. My wife, we have one inside our car, 2 of them. So I could track the car if something happens, or she tracks the car when something happens with, the hijackings and people cutting up cars and different things like that. We want to be able to find ourselves before that happens. But with that being said, I think this is a very good investment for those that lose items on a regular basis. Regular basis. It's a very good item if you want to put on your kid inside their shoe, inside their clothing, whatever it is, while they're going to school, so you can actually track in real time where they are, if they made it. It has many values. Just like I said earlier in this video, with great responsibility, with great power comes great responsibility. People have been using these things for carjacking, so be aware of the fact that after 3 days, if you happen to see an AirTag that's near you, what's the word looking for here? I'm trying to explain it. Put it this way, an unknown AirTag. Let's say someone puts an unknown AirTag on your car, for a perfect example. I think it takes up to 72 hours for the iPhone to register the AirTag and let you know that an unidentified AirTag is tracking you. That's actually happened to real people in real time. So just kind of be aware of that, and just, safety always first. But I can honestly say, I'm not trying to make this video too long, this is definitely worth the purchase, especially if it lasts for a year. That means you'll just pick up another one later on, or maybe this pops out. I'll try to do a tutorial, see if this thing actually has a replaceable battery, which would be super cool if it did. But for now, AirTags are $30. That's what I paid for it. That's what you get. That's the video. So anyway, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.